You know, there are so many businesses throughout the country that deal on a daily basis with people that have mental health issues. It could be minor or it could be major. And one of those is Health Connect America, right here in Gulfport on the Industrial Seaway. Todd Hickman is the CCO. How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm fine. What is CCO?
Chief Clinical Officer.
Okay. Now, give me a little bit of background about yourself.
Well, I'm a licensed clinical social worker.
Mm-hmm.
Got into community-based services many years ago and started working with families in the community, in their homes, and going out to where people live, where they function every day, where they go to school, where they go to
church and shop and all that.
Wherever they go, to go with them to help them navigate through some of the situations they're having in their lives. And for me, that was just a fantastic way to help people, to go to where they are. Mm-hmm. And so as time went on, ended up starting a company with some other people in Tennessee, and then it grew into a multi-state agency, and we have been in Mississippi for about 4 years now and are extremely excited to be here.
Well, we're extremely happy to have you because, again, as we mentioned, you know, the mental health issue can be something minor or it can be something major. I mean, I remember something that happened to me several years ago when I was living in Nashville. I had just went through a divorce, and I was inside of a store, and I had a panic attack.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like the walls are just closing in on you.
Yeah.
And I dealt with several things like that over a course of time, but again, over a course of time, I was okay with it.
Yeah,
but,
well, it's like you said, everybody goes through different things in their lives, and there's no reason to go through that alone. And if you can have somebody to help you walk through that and navigate those things with you and be a partner with you in that, it makes life so much easier.
Oh yeah, because you know, as you mentioned, there are different things. I mean, it could be divorce, could be the death of a family member. You know, you fight with the bouts of depression, anxiety. You know, like I had, and having someone there to kind of hold your hand and walk you through it is an important thing. And you know, day-to-day mental health is important, isn't it?
Absolutely. So every day we have challenges. Some days we may go for weeks at a time and not have any issues with things, but there may be a period of time we go through a slump and we struggle with how to manage our feelings or how to manage ourselves in certain situations. And it's important to have coping skills, to have those kind of go-to sort of behaviors and things that we can do to calm ourselves down or to lift ourselves up, or to, you know, healthy things that we can do. And most of that entails talking to someone, mm-hmm. You know, having a friend or a partner, someone that you can rely
and that's
on.
always the best thing to do, is have someone that you can share your feelings with, because I mean, there are so many different things that what are some of the if somebody's wondering, probably thinking, oh, I'm fine, I don't have any problems with the mental health or whatever, but there could be some common symptoms there that pop out, and it's like, oh wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So like anxiety, like you were mentioning, panic attacks, that kind of thing, depression, just feeling down, feeling blue, you know, feeling down for a long period of time, or feeling that things aren't getting better for you. It's always important to have someone to talk to. The worst thing you can do about mental health is not to talk to somebody about it.
Exactly. Again, because if you carry that burden on your shoulder for so long, it's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier.
Yes.
What would someone who's experiencing strife, which is something a lot of people don't think about, but if someone's experiencing strife, what would you say to them, or how would you work with them?
Well, I'd say find a professional to talk to about that. And then what we want to do is anyone that comes to see us, or if we go to see them, we're going to do a comprehensive assessment and do it and create an individualized treatment plan for them to help them specifically point out what their issues are so that they can manage those situations.
Now, in dealing with different patients, what age range do you work with? We
work with all ages, from very early childhood to adulthood, all through life. Mm-hmm.
Now, what kind of different things do you find between children that you work with, younger children, at this time? I mean, we'll talk about the kids first.
Sure.
What are a lot of the things that you see in dealing with children?
Well, you have a lot, there's behavior problems, which is just an issue where a child has behavior issues, and they don't cope with situations well, or they have anger management problems, or Maybe they have some learning disabilities at school and they're real frustrated because of that, and it causes a lot of behavior problems because of that. Could be ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which is a problem that plagues a lot of children. Not being able to focus, not being able to pay attention.
Overly aggressive?
Overly aggressive, having a lot of negative activity in school, in classrooms, or in the home,
right,
creating problems.
And of course, these are things that just they handle as children. They haven't gotten to adulthood yet.
Right.
And start dealing with the things that we deal with as adults on a daily basis. What sets you apart? What sets Health Connect America apart from someone else?
Well, one of the things that we like to say at Health Connect, and because we believe, is that no one cares what you know until they know that you care. And so I
like that.
Yeah, well,
I like that.
We believe that's
true. No one
true.
knows that you care until you suddenly care.
Yeah. Well, and we really believe that. We believe that people don't really engage with you. They don't trust you, or they won't allow you to help them unless they know you care about them. And that's true. We're all that way, right? So we really struggle very hard to help people see that we care. We spend the time, we take the time with them to get to know them, to understand what their history is and what needs to happen in order for them to get where they want to go.
I see a lot of people that have used social media to post, issues that they're dealing with, whether it's depression or their mental states and things like that. And it's like those people are crying out for help. And it's like you want to try to do something for them. But then, to me, I feel like that's a great way for a friend to say, "Hey, let's sit down and talk."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to introduce someone to counseling or to therapy, and there's a lot of different avenues and modalities to help someone. We have outpatient counseling, we have intensive outpatient, which are group settings. We have community support services. We can go in a community and help families in their homes, like I was saying earlier, and be able to meet them where they are and help them in their environment to change their situation.
If they want your help, what do they do? They want your
if they want our
Health Connect. What do they do?
If someone wants help from Health Connect America, they can call us, or they can go to our website at healthconnectamerica.com and get our information there and give us a call. We set up an appointment with them. They come by, or we can come to their home, however they want to.
Do an evaluation with them.
Yep, do an evaluation.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Todd Hickman, Health Connect America.
Jim.
Thank you so much for your time and for the wonderful work y'all are doing here. I love this behind here. That's just so calming.
Thank you.
If you want some more information, again, you can call Health Connect America. The number's on your screen. They're located out here on the Industrial Seaway in Gulfport, and get some help for you or a loved one from Health Connect America.